Hi everybody, welcome to episode number 45, and this one is once again going to be a special one because I think I will not improve much more if I keep sticking to the same bad habits that I build up over time. And I think one major issue that I have is my shift queuing, my waypoint stuff that I do. I a lot of times have the feeling that it's wasting APM and basically keeping me from focusing on the right things. So I wanted to take it one step at a time, and in this practice session I tried to tackle something which I wanted to do for a very long time, but I could never quite get it, and that is not using waypoint scouting. I've got used to this a lot. Because honestly, I thought, well, I can just shift queue my scout to do whatever, to scout the map, and it ends up, and then I thought I can jump back to my village and fix my eco and all that stuff, but I recently watched some pros play, and I was also analyzing my own videos that I uploaded now, and I could just seem to recognize a pattern in which I would waste a lot of time looking at my military, making these shift queues, and then doing my macro at home. And I think it should be just the other way around. I should rather make shift queues in my eco, and I should rather stay with my vision on my scout and on my military in later stages of the game, and macro while I'm looking at my scout, and actually looking at my scout a lot more than in my eco, and fix the eco on the fly. So let's try this challenge. I think I will mess up very badly when I'm trying it at first, but this time I will try not to use waypoints on my scout. And let's see where that leads me. So first of all, that would be the first waypoint I would usually do, and I try to not do it. Then I try not to use this on the sheet now. Oh, this already feels a lot more hectic, to be honest. Well, this is pretty crazy, but as I'm not really using a lot of... Well, now I'm using it for my secondary sheep, of course. But no waypoint here. This feels weird. Like, I so got used to it, and now all of a sudden not doing it anymore. I think I stick with the waypoints on sheep for a moment, but I just try not to use it on the scout. And I try to stay with my vision on the scout so I can more actively scout my base. Wow, now all of a sudden it's pretty hard for me to talk. And I also have to have a look at the minimap at the same time. Wow. All of a sudden this feels a lot faster already. Alright. I think I will have to go back and watch the old video of myself trying this build order without with waypoint scouting. I don't know, I think a lot of these clicks I'm doing at the moment are actually not really doing a lot. So it's sort of unnecessarily increasing my APM and not really making me achieve more in the time. Yeah, okay, now I'm using a little shift Q here. Wow, but it actually feels more fluent than I expected it to be. Still a little weird. As this ball is far, I send this villager pretty early usually. Oh, And I have the feeling I'm for the first time not missing out on these sheep in my scouting pattern. I usually do.
Send the next 2 villagers to gather food under the town center.
Oh. I do have 8 idols, okay, because I messed up this. Oh, okay, I just got this a little early. Probably I got nervous because I somehow thought that my scout would go idle. But I think it's not so bad to have an idle scout as opposed to having my boar not directly under the TC.
With the next villager.
Yes, barracks. It's good Cicero tells me what to do. I think. Yeah, okay, that was my scout idol. That's bad.
Now the last 2 villagers should go to gold.
Wow. What a challenge. But I feel so much faster just doing this right now. I don't know, let me know in the comments what you think. Is it really faster or is it just my imagination?
Now research Loon and then put feudal with 22 population.
Oh, that's bad. That's because of the ball placement, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so I think I will have to restart this. I think I'm gonna practice this a lot of times anyways. Just to make a quick note to myself for the time being, I think I can potentially stick with the waypoint scouting on my sheep, but just not use it on my main scout for now. So that's my challenge for this run. Let me just restart and try this again.
Build 2 houses, then send your first 6 villagers to sheep.
So I stick with this, I stick with that, and I just start to loop around on this side. Alright, no waypoints, so I can already look at my minimap and get a little bit of a feeling for what the map looks like. Like these sheep are waypoint queued, so that's fine. Just used 1 sheep underneath the TC already. No waypoints on my scout. Trying to control it.
Now send the next 4 villagers to wood.
Okay, so I have the feeling it forces me to do the economic tasks. Oh, no, I had a waypoint, that's bad. I just remove it. I use this one on here. Don't know if I did something unnecessary. But see, it forces me to macro and to put the vills in the queue while I'm actually using my scout actively. Now just running through the sheep, checking what's going down. I tend to get in the habit of jumping back to my TC every time that I hear the villager is created sound. There, I had an idle scout. Because I think whenever the sound of the created villager appears, I need to change my waypoint. So that's what I'm doing right here. And I realized that I'm not really actively looking at my base anymore. That it's more like, okay, I know what to press. Ah, that was pretty smooth. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I have the feeling this actually improves my mechanics a little. I don't know if it's just a feeling or if it's really true. But as I said, let me know in the comments what you think. Don't know if my scout control is still too broad, and I don't know if I will run into the TC a lot of times now.
The town centre to lure the second ball.
It's actually a little more stressful right now,
Two villagers to gather
because I have to jump so much back and forth. Alright. So yeah, this always needs a little bit of fixations, and I have the feeling that I'm kind of forced to do this more efficiently now. That I just don't have enough time. I always have the time
next villager.
to fix my eco until my scout will reach the next area that I targeted to go to. And
Now the last two villagers should go to gold.
that's actually not a lot of time. See, I just click my scout right here, and I can only use that
Now
time
research loom and then click feudal with 22 population.
to do something in my eco. And I usually just do it after I've heard the sound of the villager. It's pretty crazy. Then it's every 25 seconds I'm just gonna do something in my eco. For example, now I'm just thinking about, okay, shift queuing the berry villagers, something like this. Alright. But this worked even without force dropping, which is a good sign of efficiency. What I need to do now is wait for 100. No, just queue the militia first, and then do this. Put the waypoints in. Now get this. That was one too much, but this one is supposed to... Oh, crazy. I think now I'm really losing the ability to talk while I do this, because it's just so much happening. Let me see how that works out in a real game. And what I'm really excited for is to actually see if it's possible for me to dodge the enemy TC, or to not run into it using this technique. Because I have the feeling that I'm really getting ahead of myself right now, and it's safe space. I can actually randomly click the scout anyway because he's never going to die to a TC. But in reality, this would happen. Okay. I can't afford men-at-arms, which is bad. Now I have it. This is too late, obviously, for me to get a good grade. Don't know, was it about the ball placement? Is there something else going wrong? I can't really tell. Let me see if this is maybe still a B or something. But I might have to restart anyways. Yeah. Whew, okay, crazy stuff. Just figuring by my scouting, telling by my scouting, I think that this is actually quite a bit better than what I used to do with shift queuing. Well, I have some black spots, but that was probably because I was not really intentionally trying to get rid of all of these black spots, but yeah. I think I want to retry this and just get used to this, because for now I'm really confused about it. because I'm basically used to paying a lot of attention to what's going on in my village, and now I'm not doing this anymore. Now I'm just spam clicking something. I'm just being pretty fast for my personal taste. And that means I don't really have too much attention to spare to really check out what's going on. I think I need to pay a little more attention to what's happening to my boar villages. After boars run out, I need to put them onto the sheep more thoroughly, not have so much decay and not so much wasted time. I think I definitely will need to work on this in the next run. And I might also try to get rid of a little bit of the black area while scouting, and see if I can get a little bit of a better scouting even than this. So let's just restart it.
Build 2 houses. Then send your first 6 villagers to sheep.
Alright. So I made a shift queue just out of my habit, which is bad, but now I'm just going to remove it anyways, and from now I take it without shift queues. But see, that's how automatic this bad habit has become. Because for now it's really unnecessary to do anything in my base. I can now be on my scout the whole time, and I just try to do it.
Now send the next 4 villagers to wood.
Let me try this out. Let me try to do the next shift queue on the sheep while I hear the sound for the next. So now the next villager has been created. I get the sound. I do this thing, and I also do the next shift queue, and then I go right back to my scout. Oh, that's a nice thing. I think I can try to remember this. So I try to do exactly the same thing right now. New waypoint. Yeah, no need to do this right now, but then I can maybe use these sheep for additional scouting. Now back to my scout. Scout. Now back to this waypoint, and then I'm also queuing up the next sheep. Ah, so that is a nice mechanic that I can get into the habit of doing. And just macro all the time while I'm at my scout, not anywhere else. I think I can even put a waypoint on the trees.
The next 4 villagers should go to berries. Build 2 houses with the next.
Oh, have I made control group 2? Alright, control group 2. Now it's Lurin. I just shot it once. Let me see if this villager survived. It did. That was pretty lucky, but it also has a lot to do with the board timing. I think I got it quite nicely placed. Okay, let's scout on. I even found these sheep. That's nice. Then is this bumping up my speed? I have no idea.
Now use one of your villagers underneath the town center to lure the second boar.
Okay, I will have to insert a sheep right now because I'm late for this boar.
2 villagers to gather food under the town center.
That's so hectic. I'm in the middle of a baller and I used to stay very focused on this, but now I'm just like, okay, I have to move my scout just in the middle of it. Don't know if that was too efficient, probably not. But still, like, the thing is, I'm just trying to learn a... Yeah, because now I have decay on the sheep. That's actually pretty terrible. But what I was gonna say is that I'm really excited how this will work out in a real game.
Now the last 2 villagers should go to
Or
gold.
maybe first of all versus the AI. When I do need to make sure that I don't run into the TC. Because this will be the tricky thing. Because for now, you know, I can basically just practice the mechanic of going anywhere in the black. And I don't pay too much attention to where this one is really going. Let me see, did I do this a little better underneath the TC right now? I think it's horrible that I had the sheep decay. I'm going to set the gather point right outside my barracks so I don't have to ungarrison. And now I think I can do this and have these two finish the sheep and then go to wood. I think that's actually a better way to do it. Oh, a little bit late on these militia. I think for the scenario it's fine. Oh yeah, okay, with waypoints this would have been way more inefficient. Way less efficient, let's put it that way rather. Because with waypoints, my scout would have bombed into the wood line and would have not found the right way. But this way is just a lot better. Okay, then I can already make this queue. You know what? I'm already going to put them here. Just late feudal, so that I can use my gold villagers now to make stuff. And I can already have my gather point not set to gold. I think I'm just going to try this out. No. This is 2. Ah, come on. I'm just a little bit short. This might have been due to my sheep decay disaster. Now I'm just pretending I need to control this army. And I don't want my gather point on gold. I'm simply bad at this. Okay, what was I gonna say? Let me rephrase this, because I'm talking and I realize it's really hard for me to focus on all this. Oh, I would have lost my men-at-arms long ago. Now I need a blacksmith. No, but I usually keep my waypoint on gold even though I don't want it. And that then leads to me floating a lot of gold, and this is obviously bad because I don't need it. Now I need the blacksmith more than anything else. And that's... Okay, why won't you build it? But that's the benefit. Now I just use them. Use the gold villages to build, because I know. And then I can make this new control group 1 and go here. Don't know what you think, but so far it seems to be working out, even though I'm just not too good at talking while I'm doing this anymore. Like, it's such a new thing for me. Getting A in this scenario is, I think, decent, at least from my standards. I need 15 farms, I think. This is control 2, this is control 1. How many is that? 14, 15. Alright. So after that, usually Oh! Is my game dropping out right now? It seems. Oh. That's bad. What is this? Wait a second. This is looking pretty strange. And it's actually looking a bit gory, to be honest. What is this? Okay. Can I still finish this scenario, though? Let me try, but I can't see farms now, which makes it a little bit difficult. Anyways, I think I'm just... What a strange mod. I don't like this at all. If it were a mod, I would not consider this one. Surely. I need another range. And can I click up after the next villager? I think I just need one more. Yes, and I try to get into the habit of not regrouping my army with the select all military, select all units hotkeys. Like now I have these archers on the screen, now I regroup them. Like that's the way to do it. Nice. Okay, so let me quickly recap this, besides this strange graphic thing that just happened. It feels it could be a good idea. But to be honest, it's gonna take me a long time to get this intuitive. So see you back in the next episode where I'm going to try this versus the AI. And my main goal is not to run into the TC then. So cheers and take care.